Unit 1, Activity 33, Talking about the future with present forms. 1.
When is your flight tomorrow?
I think it leaves at 6, but I'm not sure.
Non-stop flight?
No, I change in London.
Do you have a long layover?
No, only 2 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
2.
Are you going to the meeting next week?
Yes, I plan to.
What time does it start?
At 7.
3.
Are you doing anything special this weekend?
I already have plans for Saturday, but I'm free on Sunday.
Great. There's a concert in the afternoon. Interested?
Sure.
It starts at 3, so I'll come by at 2.
Okay.
4.
When's the last day of school?
June 15th.
Is that a Friday?
No, it's a Wednesday.
5.
Are you going to the concert tonight?
Yeah. What time does it begin?
Let me check.
Unit 1, Activity 34, Present or Future. 1.
When are you leaving?
At noon.
2.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling.
Yes, you are.
3.
Who's coming to dinner tonight?
I don't know yet.
4.
I see you're leaving.
Yes, it's late.
5.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I'm not sure.
6.
I'm having a picnic after the semester ends. Can you come?
Thanks. I'd love to.
7.
David's designing a new instrument to play in the orchestra.
Really? I thought professional musicians played old instruments.
8.
James thinks I need a new project to work on.
But aren't you already writing a book?
9.
Is your phone working?
Sure. Why do you ask?
10.
You know I'm going back to work in the fall.
I know. We'll both be really busy then.
Unit 1, Chart 1.9, Using Present Forms in Speaking. 1.
Your books are here.
2.
The flowers are dying.
3.
They're here.
4.
What are you doing?
5.
Who are they talking to?
6.
How are you doing?
7.
I think so.
8.
I doubt it.
9.
I suppose so.
10.
I don't know.
11.
It doesn't matter.
12.
I don't mind.
13.
I don't care.
14.
I don't want to.
15.
So I'm leaving the store and this woman stops me and asks to use my phone. I don't know what to say to her. I don't know her.
Unit 1, Activity 38, Using Contractions. Questions. 1.
What are you doing?
Nothing special. I'm just taking a break.
2.
What's the matter?
I think I'm gonna lose my job.
3.
When's she leaving?
Tomorrow. She's taking the noon train tomorrow.
4.
How far is your house from here?
It's just around the corner.
5,
When's the next exam?
It's on the 5th. That's a Friday.
6,
Where are my shoes?
They're in the closet.
7,
How far is Tokyo from here?
I'm not sure, but it's closer than Beijing.
8,
Who are you calling?
My brother. He's in Toronto this week.
9,
Why are you always yelling at me?
Because you're always misbehaving.
10,
How long are they going to be there?
Not long. I think they're coming back in a week.
Unit 2, Activity 6. Pronunciation note. Simple past or present perfect.
In conversation, it is sometimes difficult to distinguish simple past and present perfect verbs. Compare.
1,
I lost my keys. I've lost my keys.
2,
He hurt his leg. He's hurt his leg.
3,
She left. She's left.
4,
They called. They've called.
The other words in a conversation can help you understand a speaker's meaning. Past context.
5,
Why didn't you drive home?
Because I lost my keys.
Present context.
6,
Where are your keys?
I don't know. I think I've lost them.
Unit 2, Activity 7. Simple past or present perfect. 1,
He's lost a lot of weight.
2,
They've decided to go.
3,
We talked about it.
4,
I liked that house.
5,
The game started.
6,
I've watched several movies.
7,
We decided not to go.
8,
He's made a lot of new friends there.
9,
She's changed her phone number.
10,
We've waited an hour for them.
11,
I've wanted to go there.
12,
She's called him.
13,
He's saved a lot of money.
14,
They sold their house.
Unit 2, Chart 2.6. Using perfect forms in speaking. 1,
What have you been up to?
2,
Haven't we met before?
3,
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
4,
It's been good to talk to you.
5,
I've enjoyed talking with you.
6,
It's been great seeing you again.
7,
You seen my purse?
8,
He always been this selfish?
9,
How you been?
10,
Been married long?
11A,
Computers have gotten a lot better.
11B,
Have you gotten your paycheck yet?
11C,
I've got to leave.
11D,
I've got some money.
Unit 2, Activity 27. Omitting have and has in conversation. 1,
You always lived here?
No, I lived in California before this.
2,
How long you been here?
Not long, just a few minutes.
3,
You been okay?
Yeah, not bad.
4,
How are you?
Never been better.
5,
You been here before? No. Have you?
6,
Where you been?
At the library.
7,
You been outside yet? No, why? It snowed last night.
8,
Seen any good movies lately?
No, I haven't. What about you?
No, I haven't either.
9,
You heard about Amanda? No. What? She's gonna marry some guy named Joe. She known him long? Oh, I don't know. A year or so.
10,
Anyone spoken to James recently?
No, why?
I think he has a surprise for all of you.
Unit 2. Activity 28. Dictation. 1,
She's gotten sick again.
2,
She's got a new car.
3,
I've gotten better at this.
4,
I've got a better one.
5,
He's gotten good at it.
6,
He's gotten into trouble again.
7,
They've got another house.
8,
We've got to go.
3. Activity 33. Pronunciation note. Modal plus have.
When we use have after a modal, we usually pronounce it as of or a.
1,
She couldn't have known.
Sounds like
She couldn't have known.
or.
She couldn't have known.
2,
They should have called earlier.
Sounds like
They should have called earlier.
or.
They should have called earlier.
3,
I would have told him.
Sounds like
I would have told him.
or.
I would have told him.
You don't have to use the reduced form, but you need to understand it in conversation.
3. Activity 34. Using could have, would have, and should have. 1,
Marcia should have come to dinner with us.
2,
She couldn't have saved enough money.
3,
I would have gone with you.
4,
You could have gone out for the team.
5,
They wouldn't have been ready.
6,
He shouldn't have said that.
7,
She would have liked that.
8,
You couldn't have been surprised.
9,
He should have asked me.
10,
She wouldn't have done that.
11,
You could have texted me.
12,
Carlos would have done it.
3. Chart 3.11. Using modals in speaking. Social modals. 1,
I'm having trouble with my math class.
You could always get a tutor.
2,
I can't get to sleep at night.
You may want to stop drinking coffee.
3,
I keep running out of money.
Maybe you should ask your boss for more hours.
4,
I don't know anyone here.
You may as well introduce yourself to a few people. Maybe you'll make a new friend.
5,
I'm afraid she's not going to see this email in time.
Can't you text her instead?
6,
Shouldn't you call your brother today?
You're right, I should.
7,
Could I have another fork, please?
8,
Would you mind turning the music down?
9,
Can I help you with that?
10,
May I speak to you for a moment?
Unit 4, Activity 6, Pronunciation Note, Sentence Rhythm.
English speakers usually stress the content words, nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, etc. in a sentence. They don't usually stress function words, articles, helping verbs, prepositions, etc. The length of time it takes to say a sentence depends on the number of stressed syllables, not the length of the sentence.
1,
The waiters served dinner at 6.
2,
The waiters are gonna serve dinner at 6.
Notice that a passive sentence may have more syllables than an active sentence, but the two sentences take about the same amount of time to say.
3,
Amanda made the decision.
4,
The decision was made by Amanda.
4. Activity 7, Pronouncing Passive Sentences. 1A,
John finished it.
1B,
It was finished by John.
2A,
A switch turns on the light.
2B,
The lights are turned on by a switch.
3A,
Toni Morrison wrote the novel Sula.
3B,
The novel Sula was written by Toni Morrison.
4A,
The workers are cleaning the streets today.
4B,
The streets are being cleaned by the workers today.
5A,
The storm destroyed the house.
5B,
The house was destroyed by the storm.
6A,
A friend introduced them.
6B,
They were introduced by a friend.
7A,
Their employer is organizing a conference.
7B,
A conference is being organized by their employer.
8A,
The committee has recently honored Dr. Bell.
8B,
Dr. Bell has recently been honored by the committee.
9A.
One of his students made the furniture.
9B.
The furniture was made by one of his students.
10A.
Scientists have discovered other stars with planets.
10B.
Other stars with planets have been discovered by scientists.
U4. Activity 11. Identifying the agent.
1,
The city of Chicago was founded in 1830 and grew quickly to become an important transportation center. Then, in 1871, much of the city was destroyed by a fire that began in a small barn on DeKoven Street.
2,
According to local police, a swimmer off Jones Beach was hurt by a shark early this morning. The beach will remain closed until authorities can be sure it is safe for swimmers.
3,
Today, we're going to look at changes to the city of Lucca, Italy, from an urban development point of view. In the 1800s, the city was surrounded by a park that, amazingly, is still there today.
4,
One of the most successful movies this year has been ignored by the critics, and for good reason. It's a terrible movie, despite having some very good actors.
5,
Passive solar heating is simply using the sun to heat a building. The house in this picture is heated entirely by the sun. Notice the south-facing windows that allow the low-angled winter sun to enter the house.
6,
The Patriots return home today after a victory in Saturday's game in San Francisco. The team members were met by a crowd of cheering fans that followed them through the streets of the city.
7,
The winning piece of music at the Longwood International Piano Competition was a piano sonata called Mexican Landscape. Believe it or not, the music was written by a 10-year-old girl, Samantha Rodriguez.
8,
According to local authorities, a man was attacked by a dog while walking in Bryant Park yesterday. Police are warning residents to use extra care when they are in the park.
U4. Activity 25. Listening for past participles.
1,
What's the matter? You look bored.
I am. There's nothing to do.
2,
What happened to this chair? It's all wet.
Yeah, it was left outside in the rain last night.
3,
Look, you've made your sister cry. You should be ashamed.
Sorry, Mom.
4,
I hear your brother didn't get that job.
Yeah, they gave it to someone with more experience.
He must have been very disappointed.
Yeah, he was.
5,
Why are you so worried about money?
Because I don't have any.
That's a good answer.
6,
Do you want to go with us to the lecture?
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm really not interested.
7,
It's getting late. Are you dressed?
I'm just putting on my shoes.
Okay, I'll wait for you downstairs.
8,
How did your speech go?
It was all right. At least the audience seemed satisfied.
9,
Did you hear? Carlos and Sarah are getting married.
I'm not surprised. They've been talking about it for months.
10,
Are you going to the conference next spring?
I hadn't thought about it. Where is it being held?
In London.
11.
I heard there was an accident last night.
Yeah, a car went through a red light and hit another car.
Was anyone hurt?
Luckily, no.
4. Chart 4.7. Using the passive in speaking.
1,
Who got offered the job?
I haven't heard.
2,
What happened to Jeremy?
He got caught skipping class.
3,
How did you get hurt?
I got hit by a golf ball.
4,
Are you going to Jan's dinner?
No, I didn't get invited.
5,
Did she get fired?
6,
They didn't get paid for their work.
4. Activity 27. Listening for get passives.
1,
Did you hear about the accident?
Yeah, it was on the news.
Did anyone get hurt?
I don't think so.
2,
Why don't you stay home today?
Are you kidding? I could get fired.
3,
Why are you driving so slowly?
Because I've already gotten stopped by the police once today.
4,
Why are you celebrating?
Because Toshi just got promoted.
Really? That's great.
5,
What's that smell?
I think it's the trash. It didn't get taken out yesterday.
6,
What are you looking for?
My dark blue shirt.
Look in the closet. It just got washed.
7,
Do you know if the lights got turned off?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
8,
How did you break the window?
I didn't do it. Why do I get blamed for everything?
9,
I wonder why we haven't received those books yet. It's been 3 weeks.
Maybe they got sent to the wrong address.
10,
Can I borrow some money?
Again? I thought you just got paid.
I did, but I had some bills to pay.
11,
Are you going to vote tomorrow?
Yes, but I'm not sure why. No one I vote for gets elected.
12,
Don't forget to wash the car today.
I'm not sure I can do it today. Is tomorrow okay?
As long as it gets done this week, I'm happy.
6. Activity 17. Pronunciation note. Contrasting information.
In sentences with adverb clauses of contrast, we may sometimes stress the information or words that we are contrasting.
1,
He went to work even though he had been sick all night.
2,
Even though most people here speak Spanish, I want to practice speaking English.
3,
While this book was written for children, anyone can enjoy it.
6. Activity 18. Noticing contrasting words. 1,
Even though she's older, she's not really any wiser.
2,
While it may help to take vitamins, it's not absolutely necessary.
3,
Someday I may want to move, although I doubt it.
4,
Even though I can understand Spanish, I can't speak it.
5,
He was kind to me even though I didn't deserve it.
6,
I live a quiet life, although I'm really a city person.
7,
I respect your decision, even though I don't like it.
8,
Although I disagree with many of the changes, I'm willing to try to vote.
9,
Even though I dislike politics, I think it's important to vote.
10,
While solar panels are a good source of energy, they're very ugly.
11,
Although I don't like loud music, I love listening to modern jazz.
12,
I rarely get any exercise, even though I know I should.
6. Chart 6.9. Using adverb clauses in speaking. 1,
When can I go there by myself?
When you're 16,
2,
I don't think I got the job.
Because they didn't call back.
3,
I have an idea. If you're interested.
4,
If that's Elvis, then I'm John Lennon.
5,
If you need anything else, just holler.
6,
If I've said anything I shouldn't have, I'm truly sorry.
7,
If you really want my advice, don't bother with making a reservation. Just go there.
8,
If you cook dinner, I'll wash the dishes.
9,
If you won't open it, I will.
10,
If everyone could look this way, please.
11,
If I might have your attention.
12,
If you'll excuse me.
13,
I'd like to go to sleep now if that's okay with you.
14,
If you don't mind, I'd like to eat soon.
15,
What if I run into any problems?
Just call me.
16,
Is fencing dangerous?
Not if you're wearing the right clothes.
6. Activity 42. Using real conditionals in conversation. 1,
Why do we have to spend so much money?
We can talk about it, if you want.
I don't think there's anything to talk about, because we can't really afford it.
2,
How long have you lived here?
Since I was 13.
3,
How are you doing?
Since the last time we talked? I don't know. Could be better.
4,
How did you know Amanda was lying?
Because she wouldn't look at me.
5,
Do you think I should drive or take the train?
Take the train. Definitely take the train.
Okay, if you think I should.
I do. I really do.
6,
This is a great place for a vacation.
I told you it was.
I know, but I was hoping I wouldn't enjoy it. You know why?
Because you're crazy?
7,
I'm getting bored. When can we go?
Whenever you're ready.
8.
I have something to tell you about James, if you're interested.
Of course I am. What is it?
9.
Can we have pizza for dinner again tonight?
I suppose so, if you insist.
6. Activity 44. Softening a request or statement. 1.
Do you mind if I turn down the music?
No, please, go ahead.
2.
Anna seems really distracted, and I don't know why.
If you want, I can talk to her.
3.
I'm leaving for the bank.
Okay if I come along?
4.
I'm going to study here if I'm not in your way.
No, please.
5.
If you'll excuse me, I have to make a phone call.
Talk to you later then.
6.
I don't think I want to work tonight.
Look, if you're not up for it, that's okay.
7.
This is delicious.
Thanks. You could have a little more if you want.
8.
If I may have a word, Mr. Jones?
Please, Tom, come in, come in.
9.
Hey, let's go see a movie.
If you don't mind, could we get some food instead? I haven't eaten.
10.
If you have a moment, I'd like to talk to you.
Sure, how can I help?
6. Activity 45. Using what if and not if. 1.
Are you going to work at home today?
Not if I don't have to.
2.
I don't feel like cooking tonight.
What if we go out instead?
Sounds good to me.
3.
What happened to your car?
A car ran into it.
Wow! What if you hadn't had your seatbelt on?
Yeah, I know. It would have been bad.
4.
Is there any cake left?
Yeah, one piece, but it's mine.
Not if I get there first.
5.
Stop! There's a car coming!
Yikes! He's going fast.
That's crazy! What if I hadn't seen him?
I would have hit him for sure.
6.
Do I have time for a shower before we leave?
Not if you want to get there on time.
7.
Will you lend me some money?
What if I
Not if-
refuse?
Then I'll tell Dad about the scratch on the car.
8.
What's the matter?
I'm just nervous. I'm afraid I'm going to forget everything.
Not if you stay relaxed.
9.
What time do you want to leave?
What if I pick you up at 8?
Sounds good to me.